Well, good day and welcome to another segment on the bench. Today I'm going to bring you a great little pattern here, a nice little golden stone nymph. Go over the materials we need to tie the fly. I'm going to be tying this in a size 10 Tamco 3761 nymph hook. You can, I like the wide gape on this one, so I selected it. You can go to size 8s on it as well. I'm going to be using some 8/0 classic waxed thread and wood duck color. Matches that quite nice. I'll be using some 20 thou lead on the body. Be using a little light gold wire. This is just a small, extra small wire. Also some mirror tinsel and the Mirage Iris for the shell back on the body. Also on the body, I'm going to be using some stone blend here, golden stone. The legs I'm going to be using, these are some barred silly legs here. Giving a little action and you're letting it bounce along the bottom. The thorax, this is a blend that I've made up myself. Custom blend a lot of my own dubbings. Equal parts of rock chuck hair, olive seal fur, golden brown ice, golden olive seal fur, and golden tan hairs here. So that's all in there. You can kind of blend it up if you want, but it's giving me the coarseness I want for the legs and also the sheen I want. So when I do that, I get myself a big one. Make sure you mark the bags, otherwise you'll never remember what you got going. Oh, and also the tail, I'm going to be using some ginger goose biots. So let's get a hook in the vise. Tie one of the little guys up. Quite a few parts on it, but it's a pattern I like. Sometimes we fish some real big patterns, and these little guys, these little nymphs work pretty good. Okay, going back here, I'm just going to bring my lead in here. Just going to give it 12 turns or so of this 020 lead in the front. Just kind of level it out, get a little weight down there. I would be throwing some heavy shot on this above the tippet knot. Get it down where I want to be. Depends on your water conditions. Okay, I'll just come around the corner just a wee little bit here with my tying thread. Bring in a couple of these goose biots. Trim them out in short. I'll bring another one for this side. Make sure they're curved out. Tie it on this side. Get a nice split on the tail. Flashback, I'm going to be bringing in this mirror tinsel. Mirage Iris. I'll just tie that on the top of the back here. Bring in the gold wire to give it some ribbing. And this Stonefly light gold is really a nice color. It's got some really nice wire. Okay, get that on there. Get that out of my way. Throw a half hitch in here. And then I'll bring in my dubbing here, my golden stone blend. Got a little hair. It's quite a nice blend from great Canadian dubbing packs. And it's a nice rough dubbing. We'll bring it to the rear here. Come up as far as I can for the body, then I'll just taper it up, give it a good robust taper. Looks like it's got some antron in there, a little bit of hair. Got a good mix. tie the shell back over the top here, just like the coloration, and that really looks good. That copper and water just really pops. And it's still got enough of the natural colors in there. It's not going to distract any of the fish, really. Give some segmentation with my wire. And I'll tell you about my chewy skin. Here's some UV chewy skin. I don't know where I bought this, some shop years ago. I just like the UV and also the coloration of that. I'm going to tie this in for the shell back. The UV side will be down, of course. Make sure you get a lot of turns on this. It stretches a mile. Then I'll get the, there's a half a piece of this, my rubber legs. It's already cut in half. So I can get 2 flies out of 1 strand. So I cut it in half, I'll cut it in half again. And then I'll throw these rubber legs in here on each side. There we go. Another half inch in there. So I tighten my vise just a pinch a little more. I use these jaws for my finer flies. I switch out to my regular jaws when I get to these bigger flies. And then I'm going to rough dub this blend of mine in here. A lot of seal in here. It's very coarse. The rock chuck, see those legs coming off? I don't know if you can pick that up. Rock chuck is a great material. I didn't know of it for years. I had a old buddy Morrill from Utah give me a bunch of that. I just wanted to gather up this dubbing again. I want to tighten that up. There we go. I got all this business here to tie back first. Always get your road and your dubbing, of course. Nice little thorax. I'm going to pick that out when I'm done here. Should have some good space in between by the head. I'll just bring that chewy skin up over top. Just using 8/0 thread, so I'm not going to pull on super hard. But you always pull that stretchy material back. This chewy skin is really stretches. Tied back over itself. And you got a little UV on the front of that. And a little, it blends in nicely with the color too. So sometimes you just pick up these little finds at these shops here and there, and you'll find a place for it later on. So there you go. I just want to get myself a little, my little vodka needle in here. Just pluck some of those fibers out of the thorax. Nice and buggy. Anything super long, I pull it out. Then I'll just kind of preen it back. But got a nice little shell back. As you can see, the coloration is there. The profile is there. Little legs will kick along pretty good. So a lot of water bodies with golden stone nymphs in it, and that'll be a fly that'll produce very well for you. So thanks again for watching. We'll catch you again real soon.